So today we're going to be going blonde, and this is an anti-made unit made by me. So as I said earlier, today we're going to be going blonde. Yes, blonde, blonde, blonde. So we're going to have a lot of different dimensions, and this look will be inspired by Beyonce. So first I'm going to go in and mix my mixture together, and I'll be using a 20 volume developer because I couldn't find the 40. So I'm going to be bleaching it like 3 times. So I went in with the BW2 powder and the 20 volume developer. So you want to mix your mixture like not too runny, like creamy. You want it to have a little run, like little thickness to it, not as thick as if you were going to bleach your knots, but thick so that it doesn't, like, it's not too weak. Yes. So I'm just gonna go ahead and pour everything on the hair. So I'll be placing it on the countertop and just pour the bleaching mixture all over it, and just use my fingers to work it in. So I'll be doing this for the first processing, and because I'll be processing this hair a lot, bleaching the hair always will damage it, so you need to take the necessary precautions. And as you can see, the ear is already turning, so I'm just going to go ahead, fold it up, let it sit for a minute, and not a minute, but like for 10 to 15 minutes, and then I'm going to go and check on it. Now as you can see, it looks a little poofy because the mixture is working, so it's developing, so it gets puffy. So now I'm going to go ahead and rinse this first processing out. So as you can see, the closure bleach lighter than the rest of the hair. So I'm just gonna go ahead, rinse it out, use my guys, and these products that I'll be using, always ensure that you have these whenever you're bleaching, and dyeing your bundles. These are gonna bring back all the moisture and all of that to your unit or your hair. So I'm just gonna go ahead, use all these. Yes, I'm gonna be using all these to wash the hair out, and then I'm going to go in again and process it. So guys, just watch and learn, share, tell a friend, not a friend, just like watch, learn, and share my video. And as you can see, this is how it looks after the first bleaching process, and it is air dried. So now I'm going to be sectioning it. So here I section it into portions, and I'm going to be doing my second bleaching. So that one that first piece at the bottom, I won't be dyeing it again because I want it to have that color. So I'm just going to go ahead and use the weaving method and go ahead and do my highlights. So those sections, I want it to be lighter than all the rest of the hair. So that's what I'll be doing for everything. And I'll be having 2 lighter streaks in the front, so I should go ahead and bleach it first, but I remember after I did this, so I went ahead and do it. So if you want to have 2 lighter streaks, do those as the first 2. And guys, whenever you're doing your highlights and your lowlights, whenever you're doing your highlighted sections, you want to use foil. So you get your foil and you wrap them in. That will help the hair to process way faster. So just wrap them in because you don't want to get the bleach onto the lowlights. You want just the parts that you want to be highlighted. If I'm explaining it right, just watch and learn. I'll place everything in the description bar below that I used, and thank you guys so much for the support. Now this is me washing out the bleach from the hair after the second process. So this is the color that I was gonna go for then, but then my client told me she wanted me to go lighter, so I did just that. So I'm gonna go, you will see me adding the toner, and I'll be using the Wella T18 toner and also using the 20 volume developer. So this would be the final step that I was gonna do, but then she wanted lighter, so I had to go lighter. So this is me toning the hair, and I'll be using the Wella T18 toner. So I used 3 bottles of toners. So for the 3 bottles of toners, I'll be using 6 of those same bottles. I'll be using it to measure the 20 volume developers. So I'll be using 6 of those bottles for the developer and 3 toners. So I'm just gonna go ahead and now add the toner to the hair, and I'll be using my fingers again to work it in, just like I did with the first bleaching process. And then I'll let that sit on the hair for like 20 to 30 minutes and then rinse it out. Now this toner will not stain your lace, and you can go ahead and add it to the lace. And if you have bleach knots, you can also add it to your bleach knots to get rid of that brassiness. Now you can see that the toner on the hair turns purple, so that's the purple agent in the toner that's actually giving it the getting rid of the brassiness and all that. So some persons would use a purple shampoo or a purple conditioner to do that, but when you use the purple shampoo or the purple conditioner, you will have to be doing it each time you wash the unit. But with this, with the toner, all you have to, it's like a one time thing, you don't have to repeat it. So as you can see, it looks way better. The orange, it cancels out that orange or yellow tone, the brassiness you'll see. And yes, I'm gonna go in and use all the same products that I used when I was rinsing out the bleach. And your girl Larissa Andrea, she is the one who inspired me to buy all these, and she's the one who I saw doing all these highlights and lowlights videos, and I just jump on it, and I learned a lot from watching her videos. So yeah, why not? While conditioning the hair, I like to go in with a detangling brush, which is like a paddle brush, and use that to detangle the hair. And I like to go from the ends up to the roots. So I'm just going to go ahead detangle, and I'm going to show you the minimum amount of hair that came out, because yes, this hair is quality, not quantity. It's quality, so you pay for what you get. So my price is you pay for quality and not quantity. Here, all I did was just add some Suave almond plus Shea moisture conditioner in a water bottle, in a spray bottle, and had some water to it, and just spray it onto the unit, brush it out, and yeah. And look at the curls in this hair. It doesn't look wavy, it still looks curly after all that bleaching. Now most of these hair, when you bleach them, you get rid of the curl pattern, it goes like wavy, but with this here it still maintains the curl. And as you can see, there's no damage to it. You can check the ends out, the ends are still intact. And this is me re-bleaching the hair, yes, because my client wanted it lighter, and I went ahead and did just that. She wanted the two strands in the front to be extra light, which is what I did. And look at the curl pattern, it's still there, it's not gone. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to go ahead, like, comment, share, and subscribe, and tell a friend to tell another friend. Thank you.